All right, you guys, we're back with another one on today. We're going to continue to knock out these prospects. We're going to continue to cover Detroit Lions football and talk about ways that the Detroit Lions can get better. You sometimes people ask you questions. Why do you go for the Detroit Lions? Why do you root for the Detroit Lions? Because, for one thing, I always wanted to see Detroit win. Always been a fan of this team. Always will be a fan of the team, but sometimes, it hurts being a Detroit Lions fan. The pain and the hurt that you got to go through every single season of not being able to see this team to compete at the highest level, not being able to see this team give its all, and not having the firepower or the star power on the team to get the job done. When you look at other football teams in the NFL, a lot of those teams have guys on the defense. If you go and look at an Arizona Cardinal team, you're going to see Chandler Jones. You're going to see Marcus Golden. You're going to see Budda Baker. You're going to see Isaiah Simmons, guys like that on the defensive side of the ball. And that's the same thing I would love to see for the Detroit Lions, having a safety that's a thumper, having a safety that's able to intercept passes like Glover Quinn, having linebackers that come through and smash you. That's what the Detroit Lions need. And Owen Pappoe is one of those guys that provide that. Owen Pappoe is about 6'1", 225, 30 pounds. And the dude is awesome, man. He's great in the run. That's one thing that he does well. He's able to penetrate through gaps and be able to get in with ease. Now, sometimes he has problems fighting off blocks and things of that nature, but this dude is a sideline to sideline linebacker. And every time I seen Owen Pappoe play, this dude brings it, man. He has a high motor, and he has a great football IQ. He knows what he's doing. He knows his assignments when he's out on the field. And that's the type of linebacker you want to see in Detroit. You want to build a defense in Detroit, but you want to get guys that are smart. You want to get guys that are cerebral thinkers when they're out on the football field, because it's not about always having the talent. When you are a football player, talent does count, but sometimes you have to be able to put the talent with being able to have the football smarts as well. And what I mean by that is that you need to know what you're doing when you're out there. What are your assignments? What are you supposed to be doing? Should you cover the running back in the flats? Should you pick up the wide receiver coming across in a slant route? If you're a linebacker, how do you read and react? These are the things that you need to know. When do you shoot through the gap? Are you blitzing on this play? You have to be a smart player, and that's what the Detroit Lions need. They need players that are smart, players that have high motors, players that other players can gravitate to. And I think that Owen Pappoe is one of those guys that the Detroit Lions can use. And when using a guy like him, he's going to make the team even better. Especially, getting Derek Barnes this past season. Derek Barnes looks like he's going to be a solid linebacker for the Detroit Lions, but you have to build from that. It just can't be Derek Barnes alone. You have to grab another linebacker and a few more linebackers to get this team to where they need to be and ultimately winning football games in Detroit. Right now, the Detroit Lions are sitting at 0-8, and you have to be able to turn it around. In year two, we knew that the rebuild was going to look nasty, but we didn't think it was going to be like this, an 0-8 start. So possibly this team could go 0-17. So the biggest thing for the Detroit Lions is to make sure that they hit on their draft picks. A lot of times when the Detroit Lions are drafting, they don't hit on a lot. They don't hit a lot on their picks. You got a lot of second round talent that you've gone through that these guys haven't panned out, and they're not on the team anymore. You don't have Jared Davis anymore. You don't have Jelani Tavai anymore. And why? Because these guys are not panning out. You need guys to pan out. And I definitely think that Owen Pappoe is one of those guys that the Detroit Lions must consider on the big board. The Lions have a lot of picks this season coming up. And I just want to see the Detroit Lions find the talent, go out, do the homework, find the talent, because it's out there. And Owen Pappoe is one of those linebackers, definitely, man, that reminds me of a young Levante David. I definitely think that he has what it takes to be able to be good in coverage as well as being able to stop the run. And that's what you need. Ultimately, the Detroit Lions have to be better in stopping the run and stopping tight ends, because those are two weaknesses that the Detroit Lions have struggled with. I've seen so many games where the Detroit Lions struggle with being able to stop the run and being able to stop the tight ends. And if you got linebackers that are smart and play well out there, then skies is the limit, man. But the Detroit Lions definitely need to make Owen Pappoe uh, a point of interest, and make sure that they do their homework on this guy, because he is definitely one of the most talented linebackers that's coming in this draft. And you probably can get him in the later rounds, could get him in the 3rd round, 4th round, just never know. But this season is all about finding the talent in 2022 and being able to grow from this. I want to see the Lions get better on defense, and they have to go out and find the dogs. It's time to go get the werewolves. It's time to go get the silverback gorillas. It's time. This defense needs to come together in 2022 so that they can be better out on the field, because the fans deserve a better product. So this goes out to Brad Holmes and the scouting team. Do your homework this season and make sure you go get the talent out there, because it is talent, but you have to find it. You have to go find that hidden gem. You have to go find the Owen Pappoes. You have to go find the N'Kobe Deans. You have to go find the Devin Lloyds. Go find somebody that's going to be a face of the Detroit Lions defense. It's time. The last time you had that was Sue, and you haven't had that in a very, very long time, and it's time to do that. You had guys on the team like Glover Quinn, Darius Slay. You had faces. Now you have to go get those faces all over again. So, guys, make sure you subscribe to Raw Detroit, because on this channel, we're going to give it to you raw, and we're going to talk about the Detroit Lions and how they can get better. So I'm out of here until next time. Peace.